Hi there, welcome back. So yesterday was my last race of the cross-country season, so I managed to get 3 races in this year with Western Tempo. So yesterday I was over in Walsall for my final cross-country of the year, so first year running back cross-country since, probably since I was about 30, so it's over 10 years since I've been racing. So the first race was just before December, so unluckily I missed the first division race, which was basically the 3 divisions in the Birmingham League all raced together for race 1, but I couldn't race in that race as I hadn't got my sort of team application through and everything cleared from my sort of transfer over from Birchfield. So I couldn't race the first one. So but the second and third races I've done. Second race, was pretty. Well, the second race in the league, which was my first race, was pretty brutal. To be fair, I think not running in spikes for a long time, going out and running 10k on even though it was over the fields. The following day and the week after that, my calves were really tight. So it knocked me back a little, and I was a bit sort of dubious about running another cross country. But went to the second league race in, I think that was in sort of mid-January, and results-wise, I was sort of a few places down there. I think I was about 18th in the first race, 19th in the first race. Second race, I was 25th, and then into the last race, I was 15th yesterday. So, and it looked on paper, by my times, I was closer to a few of the guys up front than I was. I think I started off pretty well yesterday. I tried to go off quite hard, got into a good rhythm. I was in about 12th, I think, after the first couple of laps. It was like a 800 metre, quite short one lap, and then there was 3 larger laps, so nice and easy to break it down. So I was going pretty well. Last lap, unfortunately, my sort of right spike came off in a bit of mud. I stopped straight away and just pulled it back on. It just dropped off the heel, so pulled it back up, but sort of ran the last half of the last big lap with the shoe undone. But to be fair, I didn't lose much time on it, 10-15 seconds perhaps. Just knocks you about a little bit when you stop like that. But all in all, a good race. Pretty wet. A couple of floods on the field, so although it was quite a flat route yesterday, it was hard going with a lot of mud. A couple of sort of like a mini, I wouldn't even say it was a stream really, it was just a flooded area of the route, where you're sort of running through quite a bit of water. So it was but it was good course. I think Western Tempo, we won the league overall. I think one of the guys, Dom, I think he was overall winner with sort of a first in 3 of the races. Didn't race yesterday. I think we also won the junior men's as well, which was good, and then we won the overall. Unfortunately, we didn't get a B team out yesterday. We were just about 2 people short, which was a shame. We won the A team and the B team for the year. So, but next year we go up to Division 2. So, looking at it as well, I'll be racing against my first club, Tamworth, who are also in Division 2. So, looking forward to that next year with a few other clubs as well. Cannock Chase, who I used to run against when I was a junior. So, I know a few people there as well. So, it'd be quite nice next year to race, with my old club and against my old club, and also some of the sort of local clubs that I used to race as a junior. So, looking forward to that. Through this winter as well, I haven't, obviously, like I said, I haven't run a cross country for over 10 years, so I need to get some new spikes this season. So actually what I went for is the Adidas Adi Zero cross country spike. So one of the reasons why it's got the orange stripe on the back, which our Western Tempo kit is orange, so there's a lot of the team wearing these. But so I've worn these about 3 times this year. Like I said, pretty good shoe to be fair. I've been really pleased with them. Actually, they actually clean up pretty well, considering yesterday was a pretty muddy course. They clean up pretty well. So what's quite nice as well, they're quite breathable. I'm not sure whether you can see too much, but if you have a look on the inside here, they're quite a breathable shoe, let a lot of the water and the mud out, but they keep pretty clean as well, as you can see yesterday. I actually, for the race yesterday, I've been wearing 9mm most of the year, but one of the things with cross country spikes is you tend to, as you can see on here, you get a lot of the spike is hidden by a lot of the rubber sole. So if you're running 9mm, it can possibly go down to really what's visible is about 7mm. So I swapped them out for 12 yesterday, but even if you look yesterday, I think this spike here, I sort of snapped the top of that one off. Yeah, you can see what a little bit of this one here is okay, but that one there is completely blunt at the top. So yeah, just I suppose just running over the some of the tarmac yesterday. But yeah, as a shoe, really recommend, and they weren't too expensive, to be honest. I think they're around the £50 mark, not too sure, but I was tempting to get the sort of Nike have got a carbon plated cross country spike out, which some of the guys I've seen wearing, but went with the Adidas. First race, actually, on the back of my heel they rubbed a bit, but I think that's because I had some of these low sort of non-visible socks. Second race, I actually put a Compede on the right ankle. The left ankle was fine. I did run with sort of Compedes around the ankles yesterday, but with the higher socks, I think it might have been as well that I hadn't broken the spikes in before and just going straight out into sort of a 10k run. So all in all, really pleased with the year, and looking forward to I suppose taking some of that onto the duathlons now. British champs in March, so hopefully that works. Just kept me ticking over. Yesterday I did a sort of short hour on the bike beforehand, and then obviously did the 10k race. Nothing too strenuous on the bike, but just getting used to just doing a sort of a little bit of a bike, and then obviously doing the run afterwards. So which sort of helps, I think, especially when you're doing the duathlon. So yeah, like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll put some more videos up in the next few weeks.